A PhD. Some love it, many fear it. But what is it like to do a PhD? And who are the people that do one? I gathered 3 of my unsuspected colleagues to ask them these hard-hitting questions.
A cappuccino. It's definitely not accidental.
Just to explore things and be good at it, actually.
This is a PhD in 11 questions.
So hi, my name is Yorgos. I'm a first year PhD student.
My name is Ina. I'm a first year PhD student here at Sanquin in the proteomics group.
My name is Eva. I'm in my final year as PhD student here at Sanquin Research in the proteomics group. So I wanted to do a PhD because I've done my internships and I noticed I really liked research. But I also really liked the specific combination of having mass spectrometry there and having bioinformatic analysis that I really wanted that in some sort of relation to the clinic.
Doing a PhD offers you many things, not only from scientific improvement, as your train of thought will get better, but also from point of organizing it. I really wanted to improve myself in many things, and I think a PhD does that.
Really like the aspect of being able to do different roles within one career. So at the same time, you can be very independent and in charge of your own project, but also help others, supervise others. You also get to rely on a lot of people. And I think that kind of mix of different roles was something that attracted me to it.
So what I really like about the PhD is that there's such a high collaboration within our group, but also outside the group with lots of different hospitals in the Netherlands. And for me, basically seeing everyone in their own expertise and letting someone be their expert and being able to join those efforts to really strengthen both of the things that you are strong in together. I think that is what I really like to do.
I quite like the flexibility of doing a PhD. I think working in research makes it very easy for me to work on things that I personally like, while also working with people with a lot of expertise in things that maybe I'm not so knowledgeable about. So I think that's a really good mix of things for me. For example, I get to collaborate with a lot of doctors from hospitals, so then I get to learn more about specific diseases. Well, I also work with people here who know a lot more about mass spectrometry, and I know quite a bit about data science, so I think that mix works very well.
I like the freedom, actually. I can do whatever I like in some margin, of course. That gives me confidence in me, and I really like it.
Yeah, I think I assumed that it would be a bit more of a structured process. Well, I think on the day-to-day, and this is very individual specific, I find that I have to juggle a lot of different things and there's not really one structure that works. So it doesn't always flow that like you do, let's say like your first chapter of your PhD and then your second or third. I think I have to do a lot of things at the same time. And that can be challenging to juggle.
Yeah, sometimes you get lost in those in these many meetings and this many things, and you just want to do your work and actually to do science, let's say.
I find most difficult is some things are really out of your own control and you still have to deal with it. So you have very simple examples, such as you ordered this one chemical that you need for your experiment and it takes months to get there because of delivery problems and whatever. And it can also go way bigger than that, right? You're collaborating with people, so how is that collaboration going? Sometimes you have ups and downs in collaborations. Yeah. You cannot do anything about it, but you do feel like your research is at a halt because of it.
First of all, be sure that you want to do a PhD. Ask people that they did it. Ask close friends, whatever. First of all, and if you start, get extremely organized.
My advice would be to also celebrate and be happy with the small things, because I think there are gonna be times of frustration, right? That's gonna happen. That's bound to happen. Everyone has it, and I think by allowing yourself to still be proud and celebrate the things that you have achieved, instead of waving them like, it's been done, I need to do all of the other things, I think that makes it a lot better.
I think my top tip, and this comes as someone who is like not the most focused at all times, is like to keep a very neat lab journal. I think that has kept me very centered in times where I've been very chaotic in my head. It has like really helped me to stay focused. Ooh, I also think like keeping your files and like data scripts organized is very important. It's like such a boring tip, but I find that it really like changes on day to day.
Quick fire question round. What's the first drink you get at the coffee machine in the morning?
A cappuccino.
Tea.
My stuff actually, because I don't like the things that the coffee machine has here, and I have better stuff.
What do you do in 5 words?
Cells and omics. I do cells and omics.
I study funky proteins related to coagulation.
I think plasma proteomics in clinical settings.
If you would describe yourself as a biological process gene ontology term, what term would you say you are?
I would say megakaryocyte enrichment.
I think I would have to say inflammation.
I really don't know.
What is your favorite pipette?
Ooh, the P1000.
The P1000.
How'd you call it? The one that you put the thing, the
Tip in, no?
the team in.
Oh, the automatic repeater pipette. Is that what it's called? Excel or Python?
R. Forever.
R for
Python. Python, because I think in Python you can do all other things as well.
R. I think so. But that's just, yeah. It's definitely not Excel.
Quick fire question round over.
I think I would really like to teach down the line. I want people to find science not as intimidating. So I get to make things that might sound boring or things that are difficult to grasp, to make them interesting, I think, and to kind of tone them down, to have this academic tone maybe brought down a bit more, just to make it a bit more, layman almost, like while still keeping everything very detailed, but just make it a bit more snappy. Like
Dream. I mean, I set a small dream for now. It's to successfully complete my PhD journey, let's say. But the bigger dream is just to explore things and be good at it, actually.
I hope that at some point clinical partners and the type of research we do grow even closer together. And I think that goes back to the question before, that I think collaborations and having everyone have their own unique strength and bring that together, I think that's also where you make the largest step for fundamental research, but also for patient care. I think when you bring everyone's expertise together, and the closer that is, the easier I think that happens.
There you have it. A PhD in 11 questions. Still curious about doing one? Or perhaps you have a different favorite pipette, which is obviously the P200? Leave something in the comments. I might try to find some unsuspecting postdocs next, or maybe even PIs. Until then, have a wonderful day.